Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
Arunachal Pradesh is endowed with a varied and favorable climate for undertaking horticultural activity. On account of its topography, the state enjoys different climatic conditions ranging from the temperate in the hills to subtropical as also tropical in the plains. As a result of this, the state is capable of producing a large variety of fruits including oranges, sweet lime, apple, pear, peach, lychee, pineapple among others. On account of the efforts of the state government, Arunachal Pradesh today occupies the 4th position in the country in the production of fruits after Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Horticulture has started playing a significant role in the overall improvement of the state's economy as well as the prosperity of the people. The fruits produced in the state are not only consumed locally but are also exported to other parts of the country. Given the emphasis that has been laid on horticulture over the last few decades, at present about 32,000 hectares of land is under fruit cultivation in the state.
The Arunachal Pradesh is located in the northeastern part of our country. This has very typical topography. Being the hilly state, this has the range of 60 meter to 7,300 meter altitude places. As such, this enjoys all the type of climates, temperate, subtropical and tropical. As a result, the Arunachal has the all type of crop including apple, peach, plums, oranges, lychee, guava and pineapple. Location of the districts differ from temperate region to subtropical region. Temperate region, mostly Bamla and Tamang, produces plenty of the quality fruit plants like apple, peach, pears and plum. And other part of our the state, other district like Pasighat, Alang, Upper Subansiri and Teju side, we are getting plenty of the pineapple, oranges, Musambi and Valencia. Seeing the potentiality, Government of Arunachal Pradesh has taken right decision to separate the Department of Horticulture than the agriculture. And now the horticulture within 10 years of its period, that is the horticulture was separated from agriculture during 1988-89. And today this has within 10 years double the area and production. With the hope this will further multiply and double the food production of the fruit crops in Arunachal Pradesh.
The climatic condition of the state provides tremendous scope for the growth of temperate fruits like apples. And over the last few decades, there has been an increase in awareness about the economic potential of this fruit. Apple orchards have come up in large numbers in most of the temperate regions of the state, and every year there is an increase in the quantity of the total crop. Apples from Arunachal Pradesh are now finding their way into homes all over the country. Given the improvement in the transportation and road network in the state, the fruit can now easily be transported and sold outside the state. During the cold season, an apple orchard has to be carefully looked after. The farm labor painstakingly trim the bare branches of the apple trees in their efforts to ensure a good harvest in season. Some of the various varieties found in the state include Royal Delicious, Golden Delicious, Red Delicious, Black Ben, Gruy Smith, Raima, Red Golden, to name just a few. More and more farmers are setting up apple orchards and economically benefiting from this activity. In fact, farmers, encouraged by response and the ever-increasing demand for apples, are now taking great interest in looking after their orchards.
अरुणाचल में खास कर इसी इलाका में आज से लगभग 40 साल पहले एप्पल के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं था। एप्पल क्या चीज़ है, ये खाने वाले है या कुछ जंगल का चीज़ है, कुछ मालूम नहीं था। तो गवर्नमेंट ने आज से लगभग 30 साल पहले ये इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, एप्पल फ्री प्लांट्स सप्लाई किया है, कैसे लगाना है, कैसे करना है। एक ये फार्मर्स लोग का इनकरेजमेंट दिया है, एक दो पेड़ किसी के 10-20 ऐसा करके जिसने ये गवर्नमेंट ने फ़ायदा उठाया, गवर्नमेंट ने दिया हुआ चीज़ को फ़ायदा उठाया, उन लोग को आजकल बहुत फ़ायदा हो रहा है। मार्केटिंग के लिए अगर सरकार तरफ से ये कोल्ड स्टोरेज वगैरह का कोई प्रपोजल हो तो बना दिया चाहिए, या तो ये कैसे प्रिजर्वेशन करता है उसका कुछ टेक्निकल ऐसा साधन कुछ सिखा देने से जो लोकल जो इंटरेस्टेड आदमी है वो लोग कुछ कर सकता है।
As a result of the efforts of the Horticulture Department of the state, more and more farmers have taken to fruit cultivation and become prosperous in the process. In addition to apple and other fruits, grape cultivation is also on the rise. This is despite the fact that grape cultivation requires great care since the crop is susceptible to various external factors including sudden and unexpected change in temperature as also disease. Nevertheless, farmers have taken to cultivating the fruit on the lower and mid slopes of the state, and today vineyards can be seen at various places in the state. To accelerate development of horticulture in the state, the government has opened various horticulture cum floriculture farms. The strategy is truly innovative. Farmers, along with the fruits, have started growing various types of flowers in the state. This has resulted in higher returns for the farmers in the same period of time, and flowers are today being cultivated and exported out of the state in increasing quantities. In fact, a special program of horticulture mission has been launched during the last 2 years in selected areas to give a boost to floriculture activity in the state. In Selari farm, an area of 600 hectare was regulated to increase the production of flowers. Since flowers require controlled environment for optimum production, several polyhouses or greenhouses as they are popularly called were established in the farm.
Today, Arunachal has created an environment. Every farmer is aware of it and its potentiality and much demand of the people for adopting the horticulture in Arunachal Pradesh has taken place. And our government is equally also giving stress for its development and search of the marketing with other states and any region as a whole is adopted to have a joint effort to send the produce of horticulture outside of the state.
One of the most exotic of all types of flowers is the orchid. In fact, many people actually consider the orchid as being the most beautiful and exquisite of all flowers. Globally, the demand and potential for orchids is phenomenal, particularly in Europe and USA. Orchids command a high price in the international market because of their exquisite beauty and the long shelf life. And one of the major supplying regions meeting this demand are the Southeast Asian countries like Thailand. In India, Arunachal Pradesh is the natural home for about 550 species of orchids found in different climatic conditions. In fact, in many places, the flower grows wild and requires little human intervention for its cultivation. Recognizing the potential for orchids and to promote its cultivation and thereby open new vistas of employment, the state government has set up the Orchid Research Center at Tippi. This center has been set up for the conservation and management of orchids and to understand their reproductive biology and habitat.
This is Orchid Research Center Tippi. It was previously black pepper plantation of the department, but when it failed, we have tried to conserve some orchid inside this plantation named as Natural Orchidarium. We collect the orchid plants from coop areas and planted here some epiphytes orchids in tree trunks here, and they are doing well. They are planting mainly because of their conservation and rehabilitation, and they are doing well in this Natural Orchidarium. We have planted here some epiphytic orchids like Dendrobiums, Cymbidiums and Iria, and some Coelogyne species for rehabilitation and conservation. We have about more than 30 hybrids in the field, and about 7 numbers in bloom, already in flower.
In addition to this, the center is also actively experimenting to develop more exotic breeds of orchid in its research laboratories. Given the pioneering work being undertaken in the Orchid Research Center at Tippi, the cultivation of this exotic flower on a commercial scale is now possible. In fact, orchid cultivation is all set to emerge as another sunrise industry of the state.